This is my Black Desert Ironman account. Over a year ago now, I set off on a solo adventure in the world of Black Desert, but what makes this account so unique is that I can't purchase any pearls and I have zero access to the central market, which means I can't buy or sell any items unless from an NPC. Now, the goal for this account is to reach 700 gear score, which I know is a tedious task, but I'll be enjoying every step along the way. So let's see what happens in this challenging journey of Black Desert Online, Ironman Edition. In the previous episode, we set our sights over at the Dangerous Grind Zone, other known as Pilaku, in order to hunt for our remaining 2 map pieces. And not long after, we received both our Deep War TPs, followed by the Water piece just only after a few hours. And with now having the Archaeologist map in my collection, I felt it was time to return to a familiar stomping ground. But before we get into that, my goal by the end of this year is to achieve 10,000 subscribers here on the channel, so if at any point you enjoy the video, consider leaving a like or subscribing as it helps out the channel greatly. And with that out of the way, let's see what my Ironman recently has gotten into. Oh my gosh, Tunkuda. Back to the OG stomping grounds, man. It's been a while since we've been here. Oops. Okay, we literally just killed the first pack, and we not only just got an Ember, but we also just spawned the boss. What in the RNG is that? Oh my gosh. Alright, so that's a guaranteed Ember, which is great. We love that. Like, at the end of the day, yes, this account was meant to be challenging. Oh, speaking of challenging, okay, there's our 3rd Ember within the hour. It's been 7 minutes. That's crazy. They prolonged it for you? Is it? I'm assuming it's still there on EU2 then, right? Ooh, there we go. Another Ember. Nice, nice. Oh, okay, there we go. That's our 3rd or 4th Ember off a mob. Everything else so far has been off a boss. So we just concluded 2 hours back at Tunkuda, other known as Turos. I did use Agris both hours, and with the trash we got 15,000, which if I throw that in here, it's 281 mil. So I profited like 180 realistically. We're not going to be making a lot of silver off of that, but we did manage to obtain 11 Embers of Despair. I haven't grinded here since, a few episodes back when we did start before the Pen Red Nose. And before that, I think it was years ago on my main account when I started grinding here. But back then, I don't believe that the bosses guarantee dropped the Embers like they do now. So I did obtain about 3 of these off of just the normal mobs, and then the other 7 to 8 off of the bosses. We also miraculously did obtain 104 raw Kafirs and 148 dust, which if I did have 150, that would turn into 30 Kafirs. So we did see 133 Kafirs, which is insane to think about after just 2 hours. 681 Blackstones and 5 Leafs, which, I mean, if I ever get 100, then that's the Orzeka outfit, which would be really cool. But those are my 2 hours so far. Also, I completely forgot that I filled up this Pilaku Marnie Stone that we got. So I am going to go ahead and turn this in, because the last time that we did one of these, I think it was at Polly's Forest, and we did receive a Pry Narc, and with that we did get a Tet Narc earring. So let's go ahead and open this and see what we get. I don't really know what I would want. I mean, a tongue red ring would be amazing, because if I can get a Pry or a duo tongue red ring, I can go ahead and take the already existing ones I have and enhance it. But let's see what we get, man. At minimum, it's going to be a Pry. A Pry Layton. Okay, I think... Do I have any other ones? I do have one. Oh, I have 2 Pry Laytons. Okay, well, that's interesting. I know for a fact that if I do not go ahead and immediately enhance this, some of you will be upset. So let's go ahead and throw in a 40 stack. 50-50. Let's see if we get this thing to do it, man. And it boomed. It is something that I completely forgot about in the previous episode, is that there is a brief questline that I need to do in order to unlock not only the Archaeologist housing item, but the more desirable Archaeologist title. And surprisingly, this brief questline also is part of the same questline needed to unlock the Pit of the Undying, which this daily will reward me with some very useful items for the Ironman account, like crossstones and loot scrolls. Ooh, the Hall of Heroes. This is so fancy looking. The Treasures True Odor Archaeologist map Ooh, okay, the title and the furniture piece. Do I not need it? Wait. Chat, dialogue, archaeologist map. Wait, so do I not need... Do I get it? No? Okay, so I didn't see that I had to speak to Lavala again. Okay, there we go. So I don't have to complete the Crow Merchant questline in order to get this, but I mean, I'm already here. I'm like already halfway through it, so I might as well just complete it. But there we go. Let me go ahead and put this on, man. This is something that I've wanted for a while. Archaeologist apply. Ooh, that looks amazing. Look at that. That looks so good. I think that concludes it, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I should have... I'm pretty sure that unlocks Pit of the Undying for me, because now I have the insignia that I can wear to go in. That's something that I should have done a year ago, but I mean, we finished it. Now, before we continue grinding for our flame over at Turos, I decided to finally break down my extra artifacts in hopes of opening some really good lightstones so that I can start looking towards some of the endgame lightstone sets. So I did go ahead and melt down every single artifact that I had stored here on my account. I don't know how many there was. I actually didn't keep track. I didn't count. I probably should have, but basically I'm going to be opening these up here. I would love to get a strike out of these. I don't even think I can hold 113 in this one bundle. We're going to go ahead and open as many as we can. And we did not cheer. Yikes. Okay, so we did not cheer within that first little bundle. I think I have enough inventory to go through this. Come on, let's get a cheer. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, last three. It only takes one. Oh, no. I mean, I can go ahead and exchange all of these. I think, yeah, what is it? Every three, I can turn it into another purified lightstone. I guess I could do that. So I just exchanged every single lightstone that I had. I am going to keep these rages because I do need these for a future lightstone set that I would like. But we do have 76 more purified lightstone bundles. Let's go ahead and open up the first group. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, 21 more bundles. Let's see, one PogChamp. Oh, gosh. Okay, I guess I'll take those, and then the remaining ones that I just opened, throw them back in and do another round. So again, we went ahead and exchanged all those. We now have another 25. Come on, man. Right here. Oh, no. No. Okay, I guess I'll exchange what I can. Okay, so we have 9 more purified lightstones here. I believe that this is all I'll have for the meantime, but if we do get nothing out of here, I can exchange these and get 3 more. But come on. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's exchange these and open 3 more. Okay, the last of the bundles. We have 3 purified lightstones. If we get nothing out of this, I could exchange it and get 1. Let's see it. Okay. Okay. It all comes down to this. 1 purified lightstone and a dream. Oh, man. That's not good. I don't know how many I opened. I think it had to be over 200, maybe 250. I don't know what the odds are, but I guess we'll hoard up a bunch more artifacts and do that again in the future. So I did just finish up another 2 hours here at Turos. Within those 2 hours, again, I did use Agris. We did get about 15,000 trash loot, which does equate to about 268 mil, so about 150 mil profit. Not too bad. We did also get 89 Caphras. 20 of these is from the daily, so we got 69 raw Caphras and then 145 dust, which is amazing. And lastly, we did only receive 4 Embers of Despair. These 4 were all off of boss spawns, which again, like I said in the previous clip, the bosses do guarantee drop these now. But the fact that I didn't get a single one of these off of the normal mobs, I don't know if I just had a bad couple of hours or if I just got really carried the first few hours. But nonetheless, I mean, an additional 4 is progress. We are now 1/4 of the way there. Yeah, E for the win. True. Hey, don't let the NA audience know, guys. Oh. That's our first Turo spell. Okay. And at the start of the hour. That's actually really surprising. I'll take it. But I swear, BDO ducks the Deca Mirmok. I mean, they promised that at what? The ball, right? Okay, why are we getting belts all of a sudden? We got the 1 Ember off of the off the boss, but now we have 2 belts. Okay. So we get another ember off of this boss. Nice. We haven't seen a belt yet from a boss, but I mean, looks like so far this hour we're only getting embers off the bosses. What do we get? Ooh, we got a Turos belt. Okay. Our first belt off the boss in the second hour. We'll take it. Just concluded another 2 hours here at Turos. We did use Agris. We used about 15,000 Agris. And in total with the trash loot, we got about 13,600. And then we got 3 belts, which this is the first time we've seen a belt so far. We got 9 embers. I think the first hour we got 3, and the second we got 6, but only 1 of these dropped off of the normal mob. The other 8 came from the bosses, but we also got a lot of Kafirs, a lot of dust. But I'm going to head back to town real quick. And if anyone was curious as to how much we made off of that, we got about 250 mil, but subtract 100 mil from the 10 buff, so only about 150 mil in profit. I also don't even have enough storage here in Odraxia to even store these belts, so we do have the pry and a base along with the 3 that we had, so I'm just going to go ahead and put these in. If we get this, then cool. 50.2% chance. And it boomed. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use, I'm gonna use this odd 28 sack for pry. Literally 75 on the dot, man. We got this. Boom, there we go. Alright, let's revisit the 42 stack now. 50.4%, only increased by 0.2. Okay. They don't want to go, but that's okay, that's okay. I understand now. Oh, there we go, there we go. There's an ember, there's an ember. So we just completed yet another 2 hours, and the 14,000 trash loot that I did obtain turns out to be 252 mil. So about 151 mil in profit, but we also got 10 more embers. The first hour I got 3 to 4 surprisingly off the mobs outside of the bosses, and then the second hour we got a lot more of them from the bosses, but that puts us at 44 in total, almost halfway there. I wasn't around for it, but the stories that I heard about pirates back in the day sound so fun. True. Didn't they change? Ooh, there we go. Okay. Keep in mind, we have 189 drop rate and we got that to drop. That's crazy. I would stream towards the end of my BDO stream. I would do like BDO for 6 hours and I would go play with... Oh! Oh! Just concluded another grind at Turos. This time we did 4 hours, which I think that's the most I've done in one sitting so far. We got 27,000 trash loot. This is with a blue scroll and Agris. 488 mil, but subtract 200 because of the 10 buffs. So about 288 mil. I mean, again, we'll take whatever we can get, but 108 Kafirs, 205 dust, 10 embers, which now puts us at 54. And just for anyone that may be curious, we currently do not have the 9th anniversary. Along with that, I was not grinding on Archer servers. So with my blue loot scroll 10 buff, I was sitting at around 190 to 210% drop rate, depending on nighttime. And also if we had the Blessings of the Morning Light drop event as well. But yeah, 200% got those 10 embers. I mean, it's not terrible, but at least it's a dent towards the 100 embers needed. This is something that I was not expecting to get dropped. Obviously, for anyone that knows, the leaves don't really drop as commonly as, for say, the embers. This is something that you would have to grind up at 100. I think on my main account, I did acquire 100 of these, either at Ash Forest for the helmet, or I think I got it at Olunes because I spent a lot of time at Olunes for the merchant ring, which I still don't have yet. But the fact that I got this to drop at Turos is just insane. Kudoran's right lung. Oh my gosh, man. Show Kudoran's right lung. This is insane. Then I think I gotta go talk to the queen lady. I think that's what I have to go do now, right? Or I guess I have to go talk to someone else. In case we have to talk to this person. Hand it over. And then now I think I have to go talk to her. Maybe I'm just mistaken. No? Okay, now I have to go somewhere else. Okay, this is where I think I was going. Mr. Burnt Bed Mountain. What a name. Let me get this outfit box, please. Oh my god. La Orzeka outfit armor box. So realistically, when I started this account, this is something that I didn't think I would ever possess, but as we've moved forward into the economy, it's been over a year now, I feel as though because I would be spending, you know, tens, if not hundreds of hours here in Odraxia, not just at Turos, but other places like Thornwood, I would eventually see one of these. There we go, man. The Orzeka armor. That looks so silly with the Scarecrow hat. I'm not exactly sure which hat I'm going to put it on to pair it with this. The only thing I don't like about this on Musa is that we have a shortened cape. I think that's a little bit silly. I wish we had the longer version like some of the other male classes. But this is just so cool and such an accomplishment to have on this account. Like, seriously, look. Oh, it's just so cool. It's like so unhealthy, man. Oh. Okay. After 4 hours, we finally see our first turtle spell. Jesus Christ, man. Just concluded yet another 2 hours here at Tunkuda. Again, blue loot scroll along with Agris. We got 13,800, so basically 14,000. 248 off of 2 hours, so about 148 mil profit. I did decide not to clip every single ember that we got dropped, just because if that's the case, I would have 64 individual clips, and I'm not going to do that. But we did manage to get 10 that hour. Surprisingly, the past 4 hours, we only got 10, and then I got the same amount in half the time. Fortunately for us, I did receive a lot more off of the normal mobs as opposed to the bosses this time around. So I'm very fortunate for that. We also got another Turos belt, so I have these two to click, which I can do. Got some more Kaffers, some dust, because we definitely need as many of these as we can get for the red nose. And for anyone that may be curious, my red nose armor is currently at Kaffer level 4, and to go from C4 to C5, it requires 714, and then from C5 to C6, again, it is another 714. So in total, to get from C4 to C6, I need 1,428, which I'm pretty sure if I simple alchemy this dust, it will give me enough to get to C6. Just finished simple alchemying all of the ancient spirit dust that we have. We have now 1,512 Kaffers. I think we're going to have about 70 or so left over. But let's go ahead and get this to C5. And then let's let this last one ride out to C6, man. Oh, man. I think from here it's going to jump to like 1,000. Yeah, 1,098. That's going to take a while to grind up. But we'll put this back on and look at that. 353 DP. It may not seem like a big increase, but we're at C6 on the red nose. 4 more Kaffer levels to go, but these are going to be the hardest ones since they require the most amount. And with that, we're now just over halfway through grinding up the 100 embers needed in order to craft our Flame of Despair. Alongside that, we miraculously somehow got the lung to drop at Turos of all places. But with now having our red nose armor at Kaffer level 6, I think I'll be pivoting my attention towards Thornwood Forest to grind those additional 5,000 Kaffers needed once I collect the remaining 30 or so embers. And if you would like to watch me complete my flame or grind for this TD Kaffers live, make sure to go check out my Twitch channel, which will be linked in the description below. But until then, take care.